So I'm Ashley Veldkamp, and I have been in real estate since 2008.
And I'm Lisa Mitchell, and I've been in real estate since 2011.
So I originally went to hair school in Toronto and thought I was going to kind of go down that avenue in the beauty industry and that sort of thing. And after graduating, I was kind of like, you know what, I'm not really liking this downtown Toronto kind of busy hustle bustle lifestyle. So then I was just kind of like looking around, and I knew a couple realtors, so I decided to, before I was fully committed to getting the courses done and going to school again, to get a job at a real estate office to see if that was even something that, you know, I was kind of interested in, since I've already wasted money and time going to hair school. So I got a job at Coldwell Banker, and I worked at the front desk for a little while until I finished my courses, and then I have never looked back since I graduated and had my license since 2008.
It was always something that I was considering because, you know, my first experience with purchasing a home, I felt like I didn't have a great experience, and so I wanted to get into, you know, this business and to be able to provide the service that I was, you know, wanting that I didn't get. So that's what I really strive for in my business now, is to make sure that people understand what's happening and know exactly, you know, what's going on throughout the whole process. And then also I was fortunate enough to travel with my husband. He was a professional hockey player, and we lived in Europe for 13 years. And so it also gave me the opportunity to take the courses online, and you know, that was a bonus as well. So I was very fortunate with that. I didn't know Ashley at all before real estate. I was doing real estate, I think maybe a few years before we met. Yeah, and I was kind of always part-time because I had traveled, and I was living with my husband overseas and able to do real estate part-time. So we actually met at an old office of ours on another team, and we just clicked and we connected, and I'm sure Ashley says the same thing, but we have the same morals, we have the same goal in mind. And
yeah, and then with being young moms again, it was really important to us to have each other and build a business with somebody, because we know this business can be very, you know, time, you need to commit the time, and we love to spend time with our family. Mm-hmm. So just having someone there that we could, you know, have help with,
the support,
and we could rely on each other, mm-hmm. and just know that what we're doing is always, you know, what we wanted. Mm-hmm. Like, we have a vision in mind, and we have never steered away from that vision.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so that was 2016.
Yeah,
because Easton was born in 2017. So we started that in 2016, and it was almost like, immediately, you know, get to the drawing board. What are we going to do? What is the marketing going to be like? So that's when the Rise Realty Group came in. And like Lisa and I, we just felt that we wanted to create something that, you know, we could have other agents join our mission and join our kind of entourage, and they could build a business with their name and have Ashley and Lisa away, because it's not about us. It's about the business, and it's about, you know, what we stand for, and our mission, and our values and our morals and all that fun stuff. And this is Vance. So Rise is basically, like, we did have a couple other names that we were toying with the idea. We said it, we plastered it on the wall, we kind of got sick of it. Then we saw some other people kind of, and we're like, meh. Mm-hmm. So we thought of Rise, and basically like rise above, rise up,
raising expectations.
Like that's raising expectations. Mm-hmm. And yeah, like even just like the little things like the sunrise, like such a beautiful thing, and that's kind of what we want to be known as.
Yeah, and it really simple. Stuck. Yeah, we looked at it once, and it was just, that's it.
So we work with tons of individuals. We work with first-time home buyers. We work with people that are moving up and buying their family home. We work with downsizing. Mm-hmm. We work with, you know, when like family crisis happens and they need to move for whatever reason. Yeah. And it's just like having the number one step to number whatever step it ends at, and everything is like we take it seriously. Everything is,
and
like,
we take their family and their personal things too seriously, right? Like we actually care. Like we really take their feelings home with us, and we want them to be happy in the end, and that's all that we want. We want them to not regret their decision. We want them to make sure we'll show, so many houses, and we know by the time that they buy a home that they're going to love it, because we have put so much into them and invested so much time.
Well, and
energy
trust,
with them too.
and we want to make sure that they trust us,
Yeah.
like wholeheartedly, 100%. And we do a lot of business with like referrals and repeat customers and that sort of thing. So we know that if they're referring their family to us, that there already is a baseline of trust.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's really important to us. So.
Yes, very important.